Tuesday night baseball now. Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Yankees. Giancarlo Stanton, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next. Domingo Germán gets the call for game one of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now in the box, Ketel Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Ketel Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm really impressed with what Ketel Marte is doing. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Standing in, Eduardo Escobar. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Digging in, David Peralta, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Now a throw over, back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Jake Lamb standing in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1-1 the count to Jake Lamb.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And that's ball 3 now, as it just misses below the zone.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Matt Andriese will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise, he was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
Here's Didi Gregorius as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Smoke toward the hole, and a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in 2nd place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in 2nd place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
He's faced Matt Andriese previously, batting .500, 4 for 8, and he fouls this one off. Stanton brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Marte going back on it. Goodbye, home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go.
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Luke Boyd.
So stepping in, Luke Voigt. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Hit high and deep to right center. Souza on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. So coming to the plate, Wilmer Flores. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Lots of baseball left in this one if we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Stepping up to the plate, Steven Souza. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Stanton. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Will Jensen.
Settling in now, Will Jensen. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. At the plate, Troy Tulowitzki.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Oh, he couldn't make the play. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first down of the inning. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He'll come in here at 259. 10 home runs and 32 driven in. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First offering on its way. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Left side. Played on the backhand. And a low throw as his pops right over his shoulder.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runners on the move for second. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Into the box now, Alex Avila, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Batting 9, the first baseman.
Into the box, Christian Walker. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll step in here at 275. 11 home runs and 42 runs batted in. Ready with the 0-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Ketel Marte. He flied out, leading off the ball game. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Another 0-2 coming. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
A nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. The Yankees 4 and the D-backs 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Peralta has it, and it's a quick out number 1. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 2-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Souza retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. At the plate, David Peralta. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jake Lamb. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
He froze him on the fastball there. Jake Lamb becomes the first out of the inning.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
4-1 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Peralta leads off first with 1 away. 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the right fielder, FrankjfUSA Jr.
So 2 are gone now in the Diamondbacks' 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder FrankjfUSA Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail it 4-1. Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion, who's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hitter,
First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Escobar is right there, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Next for New York, Luke Voigt. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Luke Voigt becomes out number 2 this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lavello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
Thank you, Heidi.
The designated hitter, Will Jensen.
First offering on its way. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Jensen aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Has a look, now the pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Pitch out, nothing doing, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-2 lifted in the air to shallow center field. Hicks is there. 1 out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Christian Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ketel Marte. No hits to this point. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time, just keeping him close. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. As we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Aaron.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2-0 count, the pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Escobar scoops it up. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
it might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The catcher.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Yoshihisa Hirano trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Yoshihisa Hirano.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2. Fouled off. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Peralta going back to the track, to the wall. Goodbye, home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. The guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
In now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Drilled on the ground to short, and there's his first base hit in this one. Marte fields it cleanly.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
Torres will come on now and pinch run here.
First for the Yankees, number 25, Gleyber Torres.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Hit on 0. Uses a split-fingered fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working. And I'd imagine as a hitter, it's always in the back of your mind. Fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. Flores is there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It is now 8-1. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ketel Marte. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he popped him up. Stanton coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that ball.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Pops this one up. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out.
Now batting, number 6.
Striding in, David Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Jake Lamb. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. He said he's seen his hitters take it to another level with runners in scoring position today, which is reflected in their batting average in those situations. Over a 600 clip. Clearly, that's been a big part of the story of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Yankees, the third baseman.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Now a swing going. Look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Soft liner towards short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now back, second base.
Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the D-backs 1. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Now batting, Wilmer Flores. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0 home. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He's around first, heading for 2.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
At the plate, frankjfUSA. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Flores leads off second with nobody out. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Gregorius has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. So to the plate, the Diamondbacks designated hitter, Will Jensen. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go-ahead at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Adam Ottavino will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Pitch on its way to Avila, and he fouls this one off. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. It's still an 8-1 ball game. So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And that misses 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now batting, no fielder.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
One out, nobody on. Slider, good two-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting,
Gary Sanchez will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. 2 out, nobody on. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 one more time is a called strike 3 on the corner. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Into the box now, Christian Walker. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
First baseman, Christian Walker.
First delivery to him on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The 0-2 home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Stepping into the box, Ketel Marte. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Tulowitzki over to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Eduardo Escobar.
Stepping in, Eduardo Escobar. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
1-2 now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Robbie Scott comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 63.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Marte is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke Boyd.
Ready for another chance? Luke Voigt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Goodbye home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away. So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather...
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Goodbye home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Silvino Bracho enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Silvino Bracho.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. hit hard on the ground towards second. And it's through for his 5th hit in 5 at-bats. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Bracho has pitched just under 60 innings. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Ball 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Runners off for second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 10 and the D-backs 1. Striding into the box, David Peralta starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. This one's down to third. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now batter, second baseman, Wilmer.
Up next for Arizona, Wilmer Flores. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 1 for 4. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So last chance here, and stepping in, frankjfUSA. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball.
Arizona, good night.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The New York Yankees scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Domingo Germán earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Matt Andriese was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.